Hi, my name is Rohan Kotari, and this is my diagnosis on the Joker. What is The Joker? The Joker is a film produced by Todd Phillips which takes us through the mind of Arthur Fleck, a failed stand-up comedian. If you didn't know, Arthur Fleck is synonymous with the Joker, a persona in the Batman series. This movie is a psychological thriller which takes us through his mind, where we can see he suffers from several different psychological conditions. The movie itself is set in a corrupt Gotham City where crime runs rampant, and many people criticize the Joker or Arthur Fleck for being somewhat of a terrible person throughout the movie. The the diagnosis that I've come up with is the narcissistic personality disorder, or the need for admiration, having a lack of empathy, and overall thinking you're more important than other people. There are several reasons why I believe that this diagnosis is correct because as we can see during the movie, he is an aspiring stand-up comedian who craves public attention and likes to imagine himself being on a TV show. People who have a narcissistic personality disorder are often preoccupied with fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love. Throughout the movie, it is shown that Arthur Fleck is infatuated with his neighbor, single mother Sophie, who we later recognize all the dates that happened during the movie, they were all figments of his imagination, which is a major aspect of um, narcissistic personality disorder. If we think about how Gotham is during this time of this movie, we can see that there are several riots going on, there's lots of crime, and we can possibly hypothesize that his diagnosis would not reveal this disorder, as when he went to the psychiatrist, we saw that the psychiatrist just really talked to Arthur Fleck about how he felt instead of really diagnosing any sort of psychological disease or psychological disorder that he had. So we could see that he sort of misunderstood this, and instead of really not has a sort of sense of entitlement. When he goes on the TV show with Murray, um, he awkwardly like tells a joke about that he finds funny for its dark humor, which really makes everyone else feel uncomfortable in the room. When he's confronted about this, he gets angry, and it results in the murder of Murray, which meets the criterion of the narcissistic personality disorder, which shows a lack of empathy and a difficulty recognizing desires. We could see that he didn't really have any feelings of empathy towards the victims when he was talking about it, instead finding it funny. In our culture, narcissistic personality disorder thrives as social media influences and promotes it, with many top influencers in our society very full of themselves and highly promoting beauty standards, promoting themselves, and not really caring about others in society. It's all about power, brilliance, and beauty. And for treatment to help the Joker, I would say talk therapy and medication would certainly help, as when he was doing medication before using antidepressants, it was sort of keeping his personality at bay, and he was working towards being a better person. But once he got off the medication and stopped going to talk therapy, we saw that um, he all of a sudden went back straight back to his previous personality and sort of went psychotic after that. And it would be difficult to really treat his behavior because of that psychotic behavior. And although this film provides the audience with real mental disorders, the Joker is a very well-made villain. So he has several combinations of um, of symptoms which all can usually not be found combined together, meaning that this movie exhibits like things that we can relate to, but at the same time, not all of the diseases that we see in this movie are real, and usually we won't see someone turn into a villain capable of murder from all of this.